Well, an exhortation as we come to our time of confession. And one, that we'll all know something about, grumbling. Grumbling. Grumbling is the art of imagining that the universe owes you something, perhaps a refund. And here's the rub. We don't bring anything into the world. We came in empty-handed, and yet God has loaded us. We are loaded with everything we have. I mean, take a look at your life. Sunlight and breath and food and friends and enemies and trials and blessings. In our lecture reading today, we will hear the incredible story, perhaps one of the greatest in all of Scripture, about the fine art of complaining. Because this is the fine art of complaining done in the face of being saved. It's Exodus 17, the story of Rephidim. It is a strange and sad thing that the people of Israel brought freshly out of Egypt and rescued from slavery there, get so quickly frustrated with their freedom. But freedom is hard. Freedom is hard. When you're free, you can't claim entitlement. But grumbling is the language of entitlement. In Egypt, a child of Israel could complain about their slave drivers, and God would hear. He said he did. But see, now that they've come out into the wilderness, the only person they complain about is God at this point. It seems that they have brought their slavery with them in their heart as they come out. It's packaged there, and it comes out in the desert. They're mad at God. But grumbling is the language of entitlement, and yet life with God is the language of gratitude. And those two languages, they are foreign languages from each other, in that he who complains most often is the one who thanks least. For complaining is that smoke signal telling us that we have lost sight of God in the situation we're in. That is the lesson of Exodus 17. God is always good, but complaining says he isn't. Now, given life is messy, and oh yes, it is filled with wrongs and hurts, but God is not surprised by any of them. And his care and wisdom are always at work in all of them. For those who are called according to his purpose, there is also a way it all works out. But what Exodus 17 teaches and shows us is that we need, most of the time, simply, when we're in whatever we're in, to pray, to be patient, and then to look back over the desert and see how far we've been brought by grace. See, what we need is both trust for what is ahead and to gain that hope by looking at what is behind. But what we want in the situation, what we want most of all, is to see God do something. And that is not wrong either. The children of Israel did, in the situation that we're reading about, they did need water. But they forgot that they had seen God work before. And that is what our lectionary reading reveals most. Grumbling is, of all things, forgetting. Forgetting, forgetting. That reminds us of our need to confess. So hear this from 1 Peter 5. Therefore humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. If you're with us today and are able, you're invited to kneel with us. Come, let us worship and bow down and kneel before the Lord our God, our Maker.